The women in the ZEUC territory are leaving no stones unturned. Some women in the church have found it better to make life easy for themselves by using their skills to fund some evangelism projects. Some are in the sewing business, some in gardening, and these projects are helping in the church.
The church benefits a lot from these projects because when we women get money, we pay our tithe, we pay our offering, and we also get money to support our kids when they're going for adventures. We don't have to ask around for money or dip into our pockets, which are most of the times too tight. So our kids don't get to miss out on their camporees and on their planned winter camps, summer camps, because we have the money to pay for their trips.
Preeti Safuri got baptized in the Seventh-day Adventist Church in 1993 through VOP under the guidance of Mrs. Ngoma. Now she is on fire and she is convinced that VOP is one of the best tools to use for evangelism. She is doing door-to-door evangelism and enrolling people on VOP. She has a total of plus or minus 50 students that she has enrolled awaiting graduation and baptism. Mrs. Safuri was not an easy student to convince, but patience paid at last.
It was in 1993 when I was enrolled VOP by Mrs. Ngoma. I was a girl, I wasn't married that time. It was 1993. Then later on, it was 2000. Those lessons, akaramba achindishungurudza malessons andakadzidza kusvika ndazobhabhatidzwa. But I was one of the most stubborn student.
Munhu anga ari noti kana kuti ngati anga ari stubborn paaidzidza malessons ake zvimwe zvacho ndaizomubvunza kuti why are you answering nenzira yakadai iwe wawerenga, but aingotaura kuti ndozviri right.
I went to United Methodist Church where we worship on Sunday, but when I read those questions, I understand that it wasn't Sunday, but it was Sabbath. But because of my stubbornness, I just write on Sunday.
She is now the leader of the VOP department at her church.
Kana paine nzira iri effective kuwina masouls is VOP.
From one of the most dangerous people in the community of Karoi, the former inmate is now one of the best in the clothing industry in the community, thanks to the women's ministries and the church at large who bought him a sewing machine, and he is in business in Karoi.
My name is Gift Noah. My wife is an Adventist. One day when I was doing my dues, I ended up getting to the prison. I was sentenced to 5 years in prison. During my tenure at the prison, I started enrolling in a tailoring training course. And even this, the church, the Seventh Day, were even coming to the prisons. In the Panagabudon prison, I was assisted by the church. I was on a hand sewing machine.
I feel humbled and overjoyed to see how God is changing lives and how evangelism is spreading even in the prisons, knocking the doors and entering and coming up with fruits of people who can testify of what the Lord has done in their lives.
Ndiri kuona Jesu achifamba muna Gift Noah kuburikidza nechechi.
Akadzidziswa hongu kujeri kusona, but kuno kuti tiri kumudzidzisa zvakare kuti achengete mhuri yake. Mambobuda nemakaoma kudai, chidzidzisaiwo nenyika yose kuti zvakanaka kuita zvakanaka nenguva yakanaka nokuti Mwari vanokudai.